Morning, I was in my kitchen. I heard a sound out the back window, and it sounded like this. I looked out the window, and there were two juvenile bears side by side, rocking back and forth on all fours, heads down to the ground. Quick look to the left, and there was Mama running as fast as she could up the hill. All you young kids, be thankful it doesn't happen to you at a year and a half. So that's been my, I didn't know they did the discoveries. Anybody got anything like to share? Yes, you got something to share? It gets hard once we get asked, right? Yeah, okay. But it goes back to you. You're 4? In this woods there are no wolves. Foxes, yes. Coyotes, yes. Bobcats, yes.
No wolves.
No wolves. Wildcat's another name for a bobcat. Yes. Bears, lots of bears.
Are there a lot of bobcats?
We have a healthy population of bobcats in the park. They're rarely seen because they're a little shy. But once in a while they lose this shyness. One evening I was walking the Limberlost Trail, one I mentioned earlier, and this was around 6 o'clock at night. And I was looking in early June to see how soon the mountain laurel would be in bloom. The buds were there, trying to figure that out, because people always ask us when are they going to bloom. And I'm standing on that trail, which is a crushed stone trail. When I walk on it, my feet go scritch, 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 scritch. Nothing I can do about it. And I turn, and no further away from me than this camera was a bobcat walking away from me on the trail, making this sound. Total silence. Walking it down, just walking away from me. That bobcat shoulders were that high above the ground. That's a big cat. And all muscle. You could see the muscle rippling under the fur. And got about 50 feet away from me, stopped and turned around and looked at me and sat down looking at me. Wow. Meanwhile, I have a camera hanging off my neck that I've been taking pictures of the mountain laurel. So I pick it up and I go click, 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 and during that time, the cat yawned once, stood up and walked away, and I said, well, let me go follow this guy, because he doesn't seem to mind that I'm here. So I start walking down behind this cat, and he's letting me stay 50 feet behind him. Then he turns into the woods, and I get to that spot, and there's no sign of him. He has disappeared into the woods. He's often referred to as Phantom of the Forest. That's a bobcat. So one of two things happened. That bobcat walked up behind me, sniffed my leg, and said, nope, that's what I had for dinner last night. Or he wasn't a he was a she, and she had kittens nearby. And she was drawing me away from those kittens. Very possible. Bobcats can have kittens any time of the year, unlike some of the other animals that have a seasonal birth time. Thank you very much. I hope you make great discoveries. Junior Ranger books for me to sign?